Hello YouTube, this is Boba7772, and I'm coming at you with one of my first reviews, I guess, the Force Unleashed 2 review. I have just rented this game, but I am asking for Christmas. I really wanted to play it. I don't have a capture card or anything, so it's not the best quality, but I'll give you kind of a taste. Won't play any gameplay, but like, show you some stuff on here. This kind of shows some of the stuff happens in the game and some of the characters. Gorag is pretty fun to fight. Okay, so to start telling about the game, it starts taking place on Kamino. So yes, it starts taking place on Kamino, and as you can see, I have a campaign completed one. We'll get that game. Okay, there is start game option, select level option, challenges, Xbox Live Marketplace. I guess it'd be different for systems, and extras. Extras, there are credits, concept art, cinematics, and databank. Let's look at the databank. It tells about some of the characters and objects and vehicles you'll find in this. Here's the main character, Starkiller. Okay, I really personally like this game. It was really fun for me. I like the first one too. But yeah, I will start out with stuff that isn't spoilers, and then I'll move into a spoiler section that'll have stuff that is and isn't spoilers. So yeah, I'll start playing the game while I tell you about some stuff. I'm going to, first thing, you have to play easy, medium, or hard before you can get to an Unleashed. It's unlockable after completing the campaign. So, for the sake of this, I'll just go to easy. It has an opening thing, Force Unleashed 2, just tells about some stuff, you know, some of the main stuff. Okay, you can choose to skip, which I am skipping, which also unfortunately skips the first cutscene. Okay, so this is the only time you really get to see rebel troopers, which this is when you fight them, but they are just proxy droids. The stormtroopers are like these guys. They're one-shot kills. You can use force push, which is B, electrocuting, which is Y, on Xbox controller. Your character starts having flashbacks. You can see him getting shot in the back. Now watch what happens when he hurts Juno.
You're still loyal to Vader after he branded me a traitor and tried to kill you.
So he starts having these flashbacks. And, if you can see in the corner there, it tells about the force powers that you have. Or, I guess, the main force thing, that you get to use this really cool power, which, like, pretty much kills anything you see.
Wait! Juno? Yes.
There are multiple proxy droids that play as these guys.
You were created to do my bidding.
This campaign was really short. Like, incredibly short. But, it's okay. Yeah, I can't think of much else right now, but I probably will later. So, I'll just go into the spoiler part. So there's a ton more there. First thing, as you can tell,
cloning process is still...
the point of this game is to see who you really are, Starkiller, who Starkiller really is.
I believe you would be the first.
He is supposedly a clone. It could be the real Starkiller, nobody knows. Darth Vader, you know, is his master. He has flashbacks of him betraying him, right here, and then gets mad and leaves. So, he goes, tries to, find, yeah, I'm pretty much giving an overrun of the campaign here. Goes, finds Ramcoda, has to fight the Gorag, goes to the space station with Juno Eclipse. You see Boba Fett talking to Vader. Vader's hiring Fett. Oh yeah, there's a couple of these things in the game. It's really fun. So, like, you fly down here, you can destroy objects. So he hires, Boba Fett. You go and pretty much try to get to the bridge where Juno is. You get there, see she's hurt on the ground, are freaking out, and then go and try to save her another way. Well, it turns out that she is, captured by Boba Fett then. She sees Starkiller for the first time and is like, he's alive, but doesn't say anything. Starkiller breaks through, tries to catch up to him, doesn't. Slave 1 takes off. He goes with Ramcoda to attack Kamino, with the Rebel Alliance. Ramcoda wants him to help, find Vader and I guess defeat the Empire because the rebels are dying, and he says that Starkiller can make the difference. So, Starkiller ignores him and goes and looks for Juno. These things are pretty cool too. This is a vessel that pretty much troop carrier. Okay, I'll show you this one. A couple of really cool moves. That is, if you press and hold the buttons, and then here's another one. They work on pretty much all the enemies, not on everyone. So, okay. So, they get back, Starkiller gets mad, goes, finds Vader, and he fights Vader, again. Well, he finds Juno, Vader as Juno, and says, bow to me or she dies. Starkiller is pretty much desperate by this point, bows to Vader, and then, Juno grabs Vader's lightsaber and tries to strike him with it. Well, he gets mad and, throws Juno out a window. And Starkiller thinks that, he doesn't know if he killed her or not. She could be dead, she could be alive. Well, he's mad at, Vader for doing this. So he attacks Vader, and then he's about to kill him, and Ramcoda and some rebel troopers come up. And they're like, Starkiller, don't do that, it's bad. So Starkiller's like, and you can choose a dark side or light side ending. I believe the light side is a canon ending. Because if you choose the dark side, you kill Vader, so obviously light side is canon. So, yeah, there's another non-canon ending in this game. I haven't played it yet. So, Ramcoda and the guys capture Vader. Proxy's attending to Juno, seeing if she's okay, and he thinks she's dead, and Starkiller gets sad, holds her in his arms. And then she wakes up, kisses him, and everybody lives happily ever after. Well, they have Vader into custody. Starkiller goes, talks to him, is asking if he's really a clone, and Vader doesn't say anything. So, Starkiller makes up, like, this story and leaves. So, he goes to talk to Juno. They head out and, go into Lightspeed. So, they go into Lightspeed, and then you see Slave 1 come from a destroyed Star Destroyer that you destroyed earlier. And, just like in episode 5, and he follows them. And then that is pretty much the ending of the game. So, I believe that there's going to be a third one, which would really be cool. Okay, So I really like this game, although it was incredibly short. I only played it on easy, but I beat it in like 3 hours. There's a challenge mode I'll play in a second. Which I have never played before. So yeah, my overview of the campaign was awesome. I like how they made a second one. I like the Star Killer thing, him coming back, even though I don't know if he's a clone or not. Which is cool because they have to make a third one to tell and to free Vader and tell, you know, if Ram Koda, Juno, Proxy, or Star Killer died. Because Star Killer lives at the end of this one. Yeah, the campaign was really cool. I would definitely recommend getting this. The campaign overview, I would rate probably 4 out of 5. Because, I mean, it had its moments that weren't the greatest, but, yeah, it was still pretty cool. So, yeah, you can see all this stuff. Okay, Force Grip. Yeah, it was way too short of a game. It was one of the shortest Star Wars games I've ever seen, actually. I'm not good with this Force Grip. Okay. So, yeah, pretty much takes place a few places. Camino, the planet where you find Ram Koda, Dagobah for like 2 minutes, and you only get to play for like a minute of it. And yeah, he has flashbacks throughout the whole thing. But yeah, you see Yoda and everything. You go into the cave, which they pretty much have shown all those parts on other videos. Okay, if you press LT and Y, different for other systems, you can use Jedi Mind Trick, and that I just made that Stormtrooper commit suicide. Now the cannons are mad. Okay, so after you go save Ram Koda, you go to a ship. Pretty much you're like, hey Juno, so you go see Juno, and then they take her, so Boba Fett takes off, and then you go make your way to the bridge while they go into light speed, and head to Camino. Oh yeah, another cool thing about this is like there's dismembering limbs and stuff. So he goes to Camino. Back again, he pretty much falls like he did earlier. He's in a ship, you have to move stuff out of the way, he falls. He goes, looks for Vader, and sees all these Force-sensitive clones, and he's like, how is this possible? And he thinks it's him. Ram Koda's like, don't, be so sure that it's you. So, you have to fight Vader, he let some clones out, and then that's pretty much all. So yeah, supremely short campaign. It's actually one of the shortest campaigns I've ever seen. There we go. So yeah, it leads wide off to an open ending, like, they have to make a third one. I think that it's already, like, in production, because I wouldn't see it being more than a few years to take. Okay, yeah, so these are some of the worst guys that you can see. I hate fighting these guys, but there's a thing you can press right trigger, or hold right trigger. Yeah, they also can freeze you, or and you have to press B before it destroys you, or it can burn you alive. So yeah, you can press right trigger and then press A over and over, and it'll take its shields off. Hit it with it, and then you can destroy it. That's all for this part, and I'll be back in the next part.